swing and a little tapper. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
First pitch on its way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Greinke gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving. So they get a 2-out base runner here following the base hit. And that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And we find that these guys currently sit in the number 3 position in the circuit in that category. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Markakis is almost surely going to represent the National League in this year's All-Star game, as he currently leads all right fielders in fan votes.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
Freeman is off at first with 2 away. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Marte calls for it. And that's the 3rd out. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More of the show, Saturday baseball, after this. Set to get his day started, Jeff Mathis, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. The 1-1 home. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, but it bends just foul into the second deck. 1-2, here it comes. And another foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. The 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Zach Greinke. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Peralta. He singled to start the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message. And here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-0 home is chased out of the zone for strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
Into the box, number 13, chopped weakly to the left. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And fellas, one thing I want you to focus on is the fact that this team flat plays D. They lead the National League with the fewest errors. Can't tell you what that means to a pitching staff. You will see this team bear down on the defensive side of the ball and make some great plays in this one.
Into the box now, Ryan Flaherty. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. Flowers, the runner at second with 1 away. Another 0-2 home. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. The 0-2 once more is a fastball that misses. The 1-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. 3rd home run for him on the year. And the Braves have made this a 3-2 game now. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 7 homers and 34 driven in. The 1-0 home. Swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And they will have him bunting with one away as he gets this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Center fielder number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Here's Ender Inciarte as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. 2 out here and a runner at second. Line towards center field. Pollard will get there and he puts it away to retire the side. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 2. It's now a 3. Digging in to try it again, Nick Ahmed. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now the 1-0 is taken high, but still a strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Slow little roller to third. Flaherty scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, third baseman.
1 gone in the Arizona third. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Markakis at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Center fielder number 11, A.J. Pollard.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, A.J. Pollard. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Lifted the other way out to left center. Peralta on the move. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Boy, there's another base hit. This is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
And the changeup is way low that time. Albies aboard here at first with nobody out. Greinke over to first, and late reactions, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Ripped on the ground to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 22.
Riding in once again, Nick Markakis. He popped out in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a solo home run by Nick Markakis, number 11 for him on the season, and the Braves have drawn even now. It's 3-3.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Now batting.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. As Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Hit on the ground out to short. Ahmed has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Braves able to tie things up on this home run. We played 3 full. So striding in, Steven Souza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Ranging back is Inciarte to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, one man out. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Devo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Here's Chris Owings now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. And he'll snap one over to first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Called strike over the outside corner.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing. Coming to the plate now, number 13. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 13.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
2-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Ready for another chance? Ryan Flaherty. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Dansby Swanson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Good work there. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Jeff Mathis. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Off-speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with the bat in his hands.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here. Flaherty right there. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Into the box now, David Peralta, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. Bouncer up the middle. Backhanded. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Ready once again, Nick Ahmed. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Again, a 1-2. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, and it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Paul Goldschmidt is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So they Number 20 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 20.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Man, that's got to sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so that they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Here's Ender Inciarte, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh and 1, here it comes. Bounce to first, fielded by Goldschmidt, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Digging in and looking for more, Ozzie Albies. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Pollock at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And that's the second out. Now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Nick Markakis, runner in scoring position with Cerrone.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
He's a slider right over the middle.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Nipped the corner. 2-2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Braves pick up a... Luke Jackson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 64.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, A.J. Pollock. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Jackson stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. This is his first year at the big league level. Number 13 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in once again, Steven Souza. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Love that pitch right there. and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Digging in and looking for more, Vitel Marte, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Digging in to try it again, Chris Owings. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. He's set, and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Now a throw over, runner back safely. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Striding in once again, Tyler Flowers. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Missed with a slider.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Pollard. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, number 13.
Ready for another chance. Number 13. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is fouled at the plate. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
Stepping in now, Ryan Flaherty, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. With runners in scoring position this season, Flaherty is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2. Now a pickoff play at second, just keeping him close. The 1-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Ready for another shot now, Dansby Swanson. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Set and the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Hit hard on the ground to third. Owings has it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Ready once again, Jeff Mathis. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Jeff Mathis.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now a swing and a fly ball headed out toward Markakis in right. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
James Lamb.
In there, 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
In now, David Peralta, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. And a double steal try here. Sent on the ground out to second. On to Freeman, a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Standing in now, Nick Ahmed, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for Arizona. They lead it 5-4.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 66.
Johan Camargo will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is Peralta. One down. Jorge De La Rosa comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
And I think that's exactly the thought process, Matt. He's not as strong of a hitter from the right side, so we'll see if this proves to be a smart move out of the pen.
Here comes the first pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Through first and hustling for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, and he'll make it to third safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with only one gone. So that's his third triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 4 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Albies with a 1-1 count now. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
A ball and no strikes. Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
The 1-0 home is outside for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Peralta is there. Let's see if they test it. And he'll have to hold tight at third. So it'll take a 2-out hit now to try to plate that tying run. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Nick Markakis, is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3 and 2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Count still full, 3 and 2. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner back easily. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 3-2 one more time. Check his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting, Catherine.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Silvino Bracho takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitch.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 51.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He went down on strikes last time up.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks.
First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Inciarte. And it's gone as they add still another. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Behind 0-2 now. Kurt Suzuki will have to come on and take over behind the plate after the injury. Base is empty here with nobody out.
Kurt Suzuki.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
On the move is Markakis. He's there and records the first out. Up next for Arizona, Steven Souza, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. Inciarte is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Stepping in, Ketel Marte. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2. Swing and a liner. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Here's Chris Owings now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Man, this guy is a blur on the base paths, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run for him on the season, and they double him up. It's 8-4. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Al Minter enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Into the box now, Jeff Mathis, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Three runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Leading off the inning, number 13, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. And that's inside, looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. Three and 0 now. Ryan Flaherty will be next. The 3-0 pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8. Stepping in for the Braves, Ryan Flaherty. He got called out on strikes his last time through. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He takes a knee-high fastball.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on the defense a little bit.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now. Stepping up to the plate, Dansby Swanson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in standing. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. None out, runners at first and second. Fouled off. The 1-2 on the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Danny Santana will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Looking at his career totals, Santana carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike one. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Pollock has a read on it. One away. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with one away. Here's Ender Inciarte. His guys trail by 4, but the bases are juiced, so a home run ties it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Popped him up. Owings has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Souza going back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. 1 run is scored, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
Archie Bradley will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Alex Avila is into the ballgame as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ozzie Albies stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
Number 5.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch coming, here it is. And the changeup is way low that time.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Marte is there, and the side is retired. Sam Freeman enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Alex Avila, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Pitch on its way to Avila. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed, strike 3. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, David Peralta. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. In there for strike 1. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play. To third. Flaherty is up with it. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. And he'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll dive back in. He's set, and the pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. To first. One there. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. Brad Boxberger comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball in the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Lifted down the line in left. Peralta on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 24.
Settling in now, Kurt Suzuki, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And no one will get this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Misses, ball two. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Suzuki is retired, 2 down now.
Number 13.
Ready now, number 13. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. Should the lead hold up in this one, the win would belong to Zach Greinke. The 1-0 home. Hit back up the middle. There is Ahmed on to first, and that's your ball game.
And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool at the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. The Arizona Diamondbacks crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Zach Greinke hangs win number 11 on his line.